following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language. It is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-minute warning.
Bro,
how did they let one passenger get that far to be able to let the slide down to start with?
AG, maybe you're gonna say this is me thinking the way I think, but first of all, I was just on a fucked up Delta flight last week. I'm gonna let you know right now, if I see somebody freaking out and he opens up the emergency exit and his ass slides out, my ass sliding out too. Because obviously he knows something that I don't know.
So what, he an animal now? He just a dog, right?
Like, yo, when the police get there and they be like, why'd you jump out, sir? Why the fuck didn't the rest of the people jump out? Because if a dude was willing to move off of a moving plane, this nigga knows something.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
what's going on, everybody out here? It's another episode of 5-Minute Warning. It's your boy Ruben, and of course, beside me, always, my man, my mellow AG on the ones and twos.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
Mo B will be with us shortly, but I need to say it, man. I gotta get it off my chest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if my comments offended people a couple weeks ago about the house situation. I apologize, and as it was brought to my attention numerous times in my life, maybe I should have thought a little bit more before I spoke. It is nothing personal. I'm just saying, my bad. I'm sorry if you took it to heart. Please charge that to my head and not to my heart and not to my ass, because that shit hurts. And I apologize from the deep, deep of my soul. I'm sorry.
Ruben, I don't think you need to be sorry.
I mean, I need to be sorry because what I don't want is to offend people who I don't mean to offend. Now, there's some people I do plan on offending. Like, on those people, hell yeah, they get offended. I want them to be offended. But like, there's a lot of people. There's some people I don't mean to offend, you know. But there are other people, yeah, F y'all. I mean, straight up. There's, you know, the thing about it, I guess, is you gotta figure out where you are on that. You know, if I talk to you and I think you're cool, then you're in the good side. If I give a rat's ass about you, then you can take the F button. And that's just what it is. That's whatever our relationship is. If you don't know me, then you get to choose. But if you know me, you know I can't stand your ass. Yeah, F you all day. I ain't got time for it.
Ruben, I don't know why you're apologizing for something that you don't need to apologize for. I think you need to understand that, you know, you said a thing and it was challenging, but it's not any less true.
That's not, yeah, but
if you, what I'm telling you is this: the American dream is not to rent, and I don't care how big the dwelling is. The American dream is to own a piece of America, just like everybody else. That is a part of the American dream. The American dream takes, you know, is a shapeshifter, so it depends on who you mean or who you're talking to. But what I'm saying to you is that is the foundational thing that what you've done. I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you've done it. But you are high if you think that you can say what you said and have people feel some type of way. Personally, I thought it was funny because I was like, this is the same guy who was just talking about, you know, an entity being elitist. But homeowners, by and large, feel the way that you feel, especially when they cross that threshold. So I'm not mad. You shouldn't be apologetic for that. If you think people should get their shit together and buy something, that's probably not untrue. So why are you talking this way, sir?
Because in the grand scheme of things, I want the people who don't like me, who I don't like, to not like me, but but I like the people who like me to continue to like me, because in the grand scheme of things, everybody wants to be liked, and to a point, and some people on some things, and you know, that's just how I am. You know,
you have made no sense at all. With respect to the comment, you have made no sense at all. All right, what's up, Moby? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. You know, just dealing with this elitist over here now.
F you, man. F you. Oh, this guy.
I pulled up to the house. He telling me that he's yelling out, "Get out my yard."
Oh, that shit was funny.
That's funny.
I ain't going front, man. I was just like, I wanted to say some other words, but one of my neighbors is Caucasian and the other neighbor is black, and he was parked on the side with the Caucasian neighbor, so I didn't really want to speak like that because, you know.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What, you don't want to fight in front of white people?
I don't really want to fight at all.
I was waiting to see how you're going to squirm out of that one.
If I got choices, your boy ain't fighting. I mean, I can put it up, but nah, that's a last resort. So, nah, that's just what it is. What it is. Black Morticia Adams. Yeah, but thank you. Yeah, Moco Cowboy. You know, here's the fun thing about it, and then I'll move on. I got in the shower today. I took a shower. Apparently, you got to cut on.
You know what? He's clapping for you. You didn't know how to do that before.
Well, I didn't think
this man, he bought a house and now he done figured out how showers work.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
I hate y'all so much right now. But no. Yeah, apparently the hot water heater wasn't turned on. So that was awesome.
Wasn't turned on, or was something wrong with it?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It just wasn't turned on. And I was like, whatever. You know, the last thing you think about. So cold shower for me this morning. But I took a shower. Asshole.
Oh, that's funny. Black Morticia Adams, homeowner and washes his ass. You about to get a woman now. That is hilarious. But see, I do want to say that. I feel like if you don't get a woman now, there's something fundamentally wrong with you, bro. You have checked all the boxes. You are a homeowner. You are gainfully employed. Come on, man. You got all your teeth. Come on, man.
I mean, so yeah, I feel confident saying I'm officially a unicorn.
You are.
Officially.
You are. That's why we got to get our shit together, sir.
Hold on. I don't know if you a unicorn.
Why not? You don't think he's a unicorn?
No. I think because, you know, I was going over like the top 5 things that the modern day woman wants. You ain't checking one of the boxes. Because one of the things they say a man over 6 feet tall. So I wouldn't call you a unicorn. You're more like a saber-toothed tiger. Like, we know you used to exist, but we only have fossils to show. Like, you know, you ain't none of you running around these streets no more.
Yeah, that's true. He's right about that part. I mean, speaking to you from a short man's point of view, that's absolutely something. I can't do anything about it.
I mean, I'm short too. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
I mean, ain't it crazy that one of the things on their list as a wish or want, or some even say a requirement, is something that we have absolutely no control over?
Yeah, that's true. But
I mean,
it doesn't matter.
Can you go over this list? Because I didn't know this list existed.
Dude, you didn't know the list was out there?
Man,
yeah,
bro, come on, man.
I'm
single.
Man.
I'm single, and I ain't.
No. They said the top 5 things when they asked women what they wanted: finance, security, and when they put a label on it, they said a man that makes at least 6 figures. Basically, what they described out of their top 5 traits was less than 0.1% of the actual male population in the United States. But yeah, it was. I'm just saying,
Moco Cowboy says what's defined as short. I think if you're 5'9",
they all say 6 feet and up. They all say 6.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, the most common height that women were given was 6'2" and above. Which
really?
That was the most common height that women were given, was 6'2" and above.
That's not. Ooh.
I got one comment for that. FDB.
I'm just saying, man. She like what she like, I guess.
What are you mad at Moby because he fits the requirements and you don't because you need to get your shit together?
I mean,
hey man,
if it makes you feel any better, technically I only scratch I only have 2 of the boxes.
Well,
Yes,
wait a minute.
under 6 feet.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. Did you? Okay, this is my question to you, Moby. Did you ever get a chance? Because I thought I could have sworn you said when you bought your condo, you were already dating Winter. Is that true?
Yes, that was true.
Because see, he didn't get a chance to be a unicorn or a saber-tooth tiger. He was already dating his wife.
Yep.
He skipped that part. You get a chance to immerse yourself in what it's like to be the shit.
Yeah.
Moby is what you call a pterodactyl.
How you figure that?
Because I mean, he's over 6 feet. He had his woman, and he just locked that shit down when he bought the condo. That was the security right there. Boop.
True.
There you go.
Put Black Morticia Adams' comment on the thing, man.
Okay.
Because this is something I say all the time.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Them be the same women that ain't got nothing to offer, but used in another man's kids. Yep.
Exactly.
Used vagina.
Exactly.
Or excuse me,
because
pussy.
it's like
And Black Morticia Adams, you can say that because you have a vagina, but the three of us can't say that, or we are what are those things
Canceled?
they call me? I can't look.
Is it misogynist? Is that kind
misogynist,
of
chauvinistic, sexist.
We're not allowed to say this.
Because Ruben, you can't cancel me because I told you last week I identify as not canceled. So it doesn't even matter what they say about me.
So wait a minute, you can just say you're not canceled and you not canceled.
I identify as not canceled.
So which bathroom do you use?
What do you mean?
I can't,
Well, the
use whatever one I
bathroom
feel
where
that
regular
day.
people go because they ain't canceled.
Whichever one that I'm not canceled from, which is all of them, because
Exactly,
I identify as
he's
not canceled.
Nah, man. I just want you to know that I am certainly proud of you, dear. I mean, not dear. That's for her, but for
Wow.
you, sir, because it's a big deal, man. It doesn't matter what you said because I still feel like what you said is true. But for me, you can only get congratulations from me. It's a big deal. Get going, man.
Well, thank you. Have to have you over one day. You and the wife.
Yeah, you can probably count on me.
Damn, that's cold.
Truth, bro.
That's cold.
She don't like
Boo.
me anymore.
Jeez, Boo Love is mad at me.
Her
The
face
world
curls,
is-
man. Her face curl up so bad every time that your name is mentioned. It's awful.
Oh wow.
I want to answer Kabiako's question. The pronoun for not canceled is awesome. That is my pronoun. Awesome is in the building. Awesome is sitting down right now. Awesome is my pronoun.
That is about as androgynous as you're gonna get, sir. Awesome.
Well, all right. So after we've done with all of that, let's get into some crazy world. So, look, man, tax dollars hard at work, ladies and gentlemen. Tax dollars hard at work because Supreme Court decided that they took what's it called? I'm trying to. It's not saying the word, but whatever. They took an argument on a damn dog toy dispute. So first of all, I'd like to have all of them fired, or whoever made this decision needs to be fired because you wasted a whole lot of money. Because apparently, some company created a dog toy out of a Jack Daniels bottle, and so, basically, they got pissed off. How you gonna do that? You're devaluing our product. And so basically,
Okay, how did they ask? How are you going to do that? Because like I am thinking, how are you going to do that? Like I want to know how they actually did that.
so they said the toys maker said that they did not. They said that they infringed on the Jack Daniels trademarks because literally, if you put them side by side, it looks like a bottle of Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey, except it's a chew toy, same color and everything, but it has some differences, such as, Jack Daniels says Old No. 7 brand and Tennessee sour mash whiskey. The toy says the Old No. 2 on your Tennessee carpet. The original bottle says it's 40% alcohol by volume, which is a lot. The parody says has a dog's face. It says 43% poo by volume, and 100% smelly. And so Jack Daniels is saying, you're infringing a prime brand. I mean, and pretty much the Supreme Court was like, what the fuck? So they let that shit go. They Jack Daniels lost. But I'm just like, I agree with them. Why is this in your courtroom? All this crazy shit going on in this world, and you spent time from Jack Daniels because they mad about a damn chew toy looking like their bottle. Because in certain parts of our country, anyway, there are some owners who have trained their dogs to go get the Jack Daniels bottle, and I guess they're afraid it's gonna get mixed up with their chew toy. I don't know, but yeah, that's this shit in the country that is considered a waste of time, money, and all that, gentlemen. Do you think Supreme Court should be ruling on that kind of shit?
Yeah, because it got there. I mean, it's not like you can just call up the Supreme Court and say, try my case.
I guess the question is, why did it get there?
Because of what you just said. No matter how trivial you think it is, you aren't the president or, you know, the Daniels family. I'll say that. You aren't anybody in power or anybody that can lose from this. And you're saying it's trivial. Well, to them, it's not. It's a big deal. If they feel like that is going to sully their brand in some way, they're allowed to take it to court. And apparently it went from Tennessee all the way to the Supreme Court of these United States of America. So apparently somebody thought it was worth going there. Now, whether you think that or not is immaterial. But I mean, we just can't say trivialize something that just because we think it's trivial. The bottom line is, if you had interest in this, you might feel some type of way too. Now, would I? Maybe, maybe not. But they have a right to do that. They paid the money to get it there. It got there. We're all done here. They lost. Okay. But it's not trivial to them. That's a relative statement.
Gotcha. Moby, thoughts?
I'd rather them be dealing with cases like this than dealing with cases that actually affect people's lives, because they be fucking up when they do stuff like that. So
is he wrong, Ruben? Is he wrong? He's right, man. Anytime it has something to do with something that actually matters, they really are on the wrong side of everything.
Well, that's why I started laughing, because that shit was funny.
They always on the wrong side of quote unquote history, even though these are supposed to be, you know, the conservative people that believe in the foundation and always referring back to the history. Unless they don't like it, then they can amend it.
All right, there it goes. All right, second thing, good old Virginia, man. We be finding ways to get on the news. So they were chasing this guy down. They're chasing his car. One dude jumps out the car, gets into a rideshare, and then they chase the rideshare down, and they stop the rideshare car, and then the dude who was the person in the back shot himself because he didn't want to go to jail. Rideshare driver wasn't injured. No idea why the pursuit started. What in the blue hell is going on?
What are we supposed to comment on that?
I mean, I'm just like, what? That's my question. Like,
I mean,
we got out of the car.
You asked us for answers because you brought the story to us.
Well, I mean, what y'all think about that?
It's crazy. It's a little crazy. And the fact that you can, if somebody's pursuing you, you can get an Uber. That's kind of funny.
I don't know. They don't say if he like interrupted an Uber or something.
Actually, that would be a good sequence in an action film. Like if you running from somebody and then you get on your Uber app and say, meet me here in 10 minutes. And then, you know, you good. I mean, I'm just saying, other than that, what do you say about something?
I mean,
like
I
that?
imagine if they were in pursuit, he had to get in that ride share pretty fast. So did the Uber driver just not see the police in pursuit?
The dude jumped out of one car, ran, I guess, around the block and got into the Uber. But he was still being chased. Like
I feel like this is probably the greatest publicity for Uber ever. Our rides are so efficient. We can get you away from them peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, them peoples?
Them peoples. Like whatever peoples is chasing you, we can get you away from them. We are so reliable. We can say, meet us on this block at this time, and we got you.
So basically, you can hire a getaway car.
Yeah.
That's what's
up. Well, they keep saying rideshare. They didn't say who, which was interesting. But
does the driver have to share in the jail time? Because I
the
was
driver,
asking I was thinking what Moby was asking. I'm like, wait a minute.
the driver wasn't hurt at all.
Did he turn it into a high speed chase? Or
Nah.
was he just driving like normal and then the guy just
He
shot
was
himself?
driving, and the cop stopped him, and then the dude in the back seat shot himself. He's like, I ain't going to jail.
Now my question after the fact is, who's gonna repair the bullet hole and who's
That's
gonna
a
clean up the
very good
brains?
question.
Because
If I'm
that
that
sounds like
pissed.
some Pulp Fiction stuff right there to me.
Marvin.
Exactly.
That is a hell of an insurance claim. While I was working on the rideshare app, my passenger shot himself, which is why my windshield is busted. And the
that piece of
blood
it
and the
will-
carpet stain needs to be clean. It's probably above cleaning that. I need new seats at this point in time. Yeah, like I can't imagine I bet Jay from State Farm I'd be like, what the fuck?
Nah, bitch, you better call Liberty Mutual on that.
Hey.
I know I said you could call 24/7, but hey, you're gonna have to call somebody else.
Excuse me, I just soiled my khakis.
Could you imagine Jake from State Farm answering the call and be like, no, I'm good. Click. Could you imagine that? In his silk State Farm pajamas.
Oh, man.
Hey, he's like, hey, can you hold on real quick? I got Chris Paul on the other line.
Oh, Jesus. So, yeah, they said the man died at the hospital. I mean,
I thought he died in the car.
Yo,
Yeah.
here's the thing.
he was
We
really
talked about this
dead.
for 5 minutes and never have we even thought about the person who shot himself. We just glossed right over that. Nobody said mental health. Nobody said, tragic. We just went straight to, hey man, who doing the insurance claim? Like, hey man, this rideshare, like we glossed over the most relevant part of it.
Is it the most relevant though?
Not
'Cause I
probably
wanna
not,
know-
not to me, because I don't know that dude. But
Because
I was gonna ask Ruben, like, why was this even a story? Because I'm thinking, man, people kill themselves every day, unfortunately, in this country. So, I mean, it just so happened he did it in a more interesting way than most people.
Yeah, he got out the car they were chasing, got into a ride share, fucked something out, and killed
Well,
himself.
my thing is, if he was gonna shoot himself, why not get out the car and shoot himself, man? That Uber driver was on time. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you messing up his situation just because you about to exit? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't supposed to try to F it up for somebody else on the way out.
I mean,
hey, I got a question. Do you think the guy gave him 5 stars before he lit himself up?
Hey man, as soon as I figured out that the police was pulling me over because of him, I was like, bruh, I'm gonna need you to put that rating in right now before we even pull over. Like, bruh, before we even pull over, you need to do it right now.
I just want to know the mental health of the driver after witnessing all of this. Now that's some mental health I'd like to know. I mean, there's no way we can know, but I mean, if that happened to me, I'd be kind of jacked up about that.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Didn't say.
And maybe I'm just a weird person because I just be like, man, I do not want to clean this shit up. Like, I'm not saying I don't respect life and everything, but like, he made his choice. But why did he have to fuck up mine? You know what I'm saying? Why did he have to fuck up my choices?
That was hilarious.
So now I gotta sell this car. You know what I'm saying? I can't drive around that shit.
Could you imagine what's the Carfax? Yeah, you can imagine Carfax on that. Somebody killed themselves in his car. That car, you would have that car for the rest of your life, sir.
That's a backseat.
And if somebody did buy it from you, they're a creeper. I promise you they are.
Haunted rideshare coming up. Yo, have you? So, then we'll move on. That show Ghost that's on CBS.
Yeah, I like that show.
Yeah, ain't one of the ghosts somebody in a car? Cause she died in a car or some shit. I saw it on a commercial. She haunts the car because
that might be
somehow
something new.
Yeah, maybe it's this season coming up. I saw it on a commercial. Yeah, she haunts that car, and the thing about it was apparently one of the ghosts in the house. She killed one of the ghosts in the house.
You know what?
I'm just gonna let you know, after somebody shoot themselves in the backseat of my car, I'm gonna commit insurance fraud. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
What, you gonna burn it? You gonna burn it up?
That car is getting burnt or drowned or something. Something gonna happen to that car, and I'm gonna have to do a claim on it within the week. Like,
The car still runs, man.
I'm not even gonna hide it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna be like, "Sir, did you do this?" I cannot confirm nor deny. But because you can't prove it, I'm gonna need that check.
Yeah.
You know, we make light of people
right.
dying on this show much too often.
Yeah, we did.
No. We didn't make light of it. We said mental health, and he made his choice. I don't feel like there's much more to go into.
You're right, but we're all laughing. But anyway,
I think we're laughing more at the car situation. But beside the point. Yeah, you're right, KB Yakko. Can't have somebody blood on the J's. The J's go with it.
but how can blood get on the J's?
Man, when the police got there, I'd have thrown in the keys. This shit is yours now. I'm gonna need my money.
This evidence.
I'm gonna need my money. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean how blood can get on J's? When Marvin shot that dude in the face, blood was everywhere.
Yeah, I'm about to say, there's no way blood didn't get on the driver. There's just...
I'm saying if the bullet is going out the window, how can blood get on the J's?
Bro, did you not see Pulp Fiction?
Yo,
Blood was
That
everywhere.
was
in
a
goddamn car.
movie. Never mind.
Hey, AG, I'm not saying they're going to get directly on the J's, but I'm saying
There's a chance.
blood splatters everywhere. Over the shoulders. Like, blood is going to be everywhere in that car.
I would clean my J's.
I'm with you, though. Like, I ain't about to fuck up my J's just because he got a lot of blood up there. Like,
For real, man.
I
Especially
pay too much goddamn money for these J's.
exactly.
Bro.
Especially
Like,
if I had some
Hold on.
some J6s. If I had some
his
sixes
family to-
on, if
can
I
you take
had
his
some
family to court and be like, "Hey man, can you take his family to court?" Be like, "Hey man, on the way out, he messed up my property." So
Oh, damn.
I'm just saying, somebody gotta pay.
exactly.
They'd have to kill him when he was on the toilet.
I'm just
They
saying,
got to pay.
if you had some J6s on, they all black. Ain't nobody gonna. I'm good. I'm not getting rid of my J's for that.
So the
I'm
hell with
with
the
you on
car,
that.
but them
I
J's.
get rid of the car, but them J's, like, I'd probably keep them J's.
Exactly.
I'm glad I don't own any J's. God knows.
I'm just saying.
If I got to make a decision like that, that'd be a
It's
problem.
not a decision.
It's not
That's
decision.
exactly what's. I don't think about that. Like, it's not like. Do I have
Hey.
to think about being black? No, I'm
See,
black.
here's the thing, Ruben. The car's insured. Them J's ain't.
They're
Some
not.
people's J's are.
Some people are, but them's ain't.
yeah, the common
one I'm
man-
wearing ain't.
No.
You said not this economy. Oh shit. Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's hilarious. So much. All right, last one. So yesterday, this dude in LA decided, fuck all this, I'm out. He was on a Delta flight from LA to Seattle. He was arrested Saturday morning because the plane was about to leave, and plane hits the gate. The passenger rushed from the back of the plane toward the front, asked the flight attendant, "What do I do now?" And the passengers looked at him like, "What the fuck?" And they told him to have a seat. And he ran to the emergency exit doors, turned the latch, opened the door, slid down the deploy emergency slide. So you already know that's a problem. But it doesn't end there.
Hold on. Why was he doing this again?
We don't get that far. Nobody knows. So once again, he opened the door, the emergency door, while the plane's in motion. It's still on the ground, but it's backing up, getting ready to go. Slid down a deploy emergency slide. The dude jumped in the back of a luggage cart as the luggage cart was driving away. And basically the luggage workers held his ass down until the LAX police got there. Bro.
How did they let one passenger get that far to be able to let the slide down to start with?
AG, maybe you're gonna say this is me thinking the way I think. But first of all, I was just on a fucked up Delta flight last week. I'm gonna let you know right now, if I see somebody freaking out and he opens up the emergency exit and his ass slides out, my ass sliding out too. Because obviously he knows something that I don't know.
So what, he an animal now? He's just a dog, right?
Like, yo, when the police get there and they be like, "Why'd you jump out, sir?" Why the fuck didn't the rest of the people jump out? Because if a dude was willing to move off of a moving plane, this nigga knows something. Like, I'd be like, "Hey, look, I didn't know if he had just planted the bomb I ain't know if he had just had some. What was that movie, Final Destination premonition?
Oh my
when
God.
He was like, he started planes. Like, look, whatever was going through his head, like that's just like when you see a man start running. You don't ask questions.
You
You
just start
running through, and we'll figure this shit out when we get to a safe distance away.
Oh, shit.
I'd have been there right there as they would hold him down. Hey, y'all ain't gotta hold me down. Like, I just need some answers. Like, why was we running off the plane, sir?
Oh shit.
So y'all mean to tell me y'all gonna sit in the plane, see this dude run out and slide out, and y'all gonna be like, I'm sure everything's cool.
Hey, y'all, I just got the intro.
I'm sure. Look, I'm sure they got it. You know.
That's hilarious.
So
Look,
yeah,
we blame
man.
mental health for a lot, but I'm not gonna take the chance that he's having a mental health breakdown. I'm gonna assume he is of sound body and mind, and this dude knows something. And he knows something that I need to find out. I need to go down there with him, chase him down. Hey, bro, what was we running from? And he better have a good answer. He better have a good answer.
Why does he have to have a good answer?
Because you just had me jump off a moving plane.
You made a choice. You made a choice.
No, he made the choice for me, sir. He made the choice for me. Because there's no reason for me to assume he's got a problem. Like when you walk down the street and you see somebody, do you just assume they're having a mental health breakdown? Like if your man is walking beside you and he just take off running, do you assume he's having a mental health breakdown? Or do you go, no, I gotta run because he's gotta have a good reason to be running. So if we go down there and he's like, oh man, this wasn't the plane I was supposed to be on. Man, I might kick his ass.
Wow. This is why I do create the world.
I can't be the only one that was thinking that, like, hey man, I'm not gonna just sit on the plane while somebody freak out, jump off the plane, and just be like, man, that dude crazy. Nah, I'm not taking them chances. Like, I'm gonna be like, hey man, he knows something.
I can't say.
He's scared of something. Something about this plane is disturbing his spirit, and I'm not gonna argue with his spirit.
Man, I can't. You know what? Honestly, I would be like, that look like a him problem.
Maybe if you'd be like in too much shock to move, cool.
Oh my God.
But I don't think shock operates like that on me because like I'm a panicker. When I see somebody else panic, hey, we supposed to be panicking right now. Like,
oh God.
And I will have no problem having that discussion with TSA. Hey, sir, why'd you jump off the moon plane? No. I was following him. Ask him why we was jumping off that plane.
I can't say it, man. I cannot say that I would jump off a plane just because one dude jumped off a moving plane. If his spirit was disturbed, how come he didn't jump off the plane? How come he even got on the plane?
Hey, AG, you are further proving my point. So I wouldn't be assuming that his spirit messed up. I would be assuming this dude either planted a bomb or he knows something about to happen with this plane. I don't know why he knows it. I don't care why he knows it. I just know that whatever he knows, I'm not going to argue with.
Oh God. All right. So ultimately they got everybody off the plane, they put him on another plane and they went to Seattle. However, I'm not going to front. When I read it, I was like, damn, maybe this fool put a bomb on the plane. It was like, I ain't going down with the plane.
Once again, that's the first thing I would have been thinking.
No, I ain't gonna front, man. When I read it, I was like, damn, I would have had to think twice, man. Because I can't completely dismiss what Moby said.
I'm not dismissing it either.
I didn't realize he'd say it like that, like follow the dude. But now it reminds me of a quick time when we were at JV baseball, man. We were warming up and shit, and a gunshot happened, and like one dude hit the ground, and the rest of us like stood up. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, y'all didn't hear that? Hey man, when I hear a gunshot, I drop. I ain't trying to get hit by no gun. I was like, damn, I learned something new that day, because I ain't never thought about it. That if I hear a gunshot, I need to go straight to the floor, just because I ain't never been in that situation. So
I can tell you a story that falls right in line with that. My junior year in high school, Churchland was playing Booker T. Washington.
see, there you, that's all you gotta tell me.
No. So we in the third quarter, we beating the brakes off Booker T. We just scored another touchdown, and then all of a sudden we hear 2 gunshots. And then I look to the sideline, and some people from Booker T's bleachers are jumping over the gate, running towards the field. Now, I ask no questions. I am gone. Like no hesitation, no hop step, no evaluation. Bruh is out. So they cleared the field. I guess they're trying to make the game start back up. Everybody's like, "Yo, where Tico at?" Bro, I was already on the bus. It's like, bro, what was y'all waiting for? Like,
I mean, hey,
He was already on the bus.
bro, as soon I look to the sideline, I think it's even on camera because the camera was facing. Like, you see the first person jump over the fence, and you already see me off. You see other people looking around, some people walking back to the sideline. You see me break out. Like, I'm just like, bro, what is y'all waiting for? It's about 400 people running onto the field, and y'all trying to figure out what's going on. No, I'm gonna assume that them 400 people know something I don't know, and I'm just gonna take their lead. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ask no questions. We can figure out the semantics later. You know what I'm saying? We can figure out what we was running from later. But yeah, in the moment, no, I'm not. I am not the person in the movie that hears gunshots and goes, "Hey, what's that over there?" No, I'm the dude that's like, "Hey, we out." I'm the dude that's already grabbing the kids and yelling for them, "You better bring your ass."
Oh man.
Yeah, I can't do this.
Black Morticia Adams, yo, he was like, race. I have to be honest. Any race besides black jumping out of a plane? I mean, I don't know. They didn't really give his race.
And Black Morticia Adams, that is actually a really good point, because if he's a black guy doing it, I'm definitely following him. I'm definitely following him.
Black Morticia Adams agrees with you. Yeah, I'm following them tuck and roll. God damn. We ain't on fire, but I guess it could be.
Debbie Brown 81. He probably ate an edible.
Well, you should have did that shit before you got on plane. What's wrong with you?
Well, we will talk about that later on while I am off of the plane with you.
Yeah. First of all, that's your dumbass fault. Eating the damn edible. All right. Yeah, man. That's that crazy shit that's going on in our world. AG, what's up, man? What we got?
Today we have, let's see, sports washing. If you follow or listen to his podcast, my first introduction to this was from Bomani Jones. So if you saw the show that last week or this week, whenever it was, or if you've heard his podcast, you'll probably talk about it. Then I've heard it other places too. But the example he gave to explain it was Jesse Owens. And I think everybody knows half the story. We kind of forget the other half just because, I mean, the dude went there and killed it. He went to Germany, he showed Hitler what time it was. He did. And by any measure. But what sports washing is it helps you forget that he came back to a country in which he was not a part. He still had to ride the back of the bus. He still had to go into the restaurants or hotels or whatever it was through the back door. He still had to go up into a hotel through the service elevator. He had to go through the service elevator to a function that was to honor him. He just couldn't walk up in Walmart, if there were Walmarts back then, and do anything. Everything was still segregated. But his accomplishment was so great that it helps us forget. Even I'm black, and I'm still like, I forgot that he was a black man for a minute. And that's why white America loves these particular situations in history, because it helps them feel more comfortable. It helps them feel better and gives them a leg to stand on in an argument about race and what it means and what it's not. But sometimes, and this is kind of my point, sometimes sports doesn't help anything. It doesn't. In fact, sometimes sports can highlight a situation. 1968, John Carlos and Tommy Smith. You win gold in was it gold and silver or gold and bronze?
It was gold and bronze.
Yeah, you win the gold and bronze medal for your country. You put a black glove on and raise your hand, raise your fist in solidarity. After that moment, they from a career standpoint, from a runner standpoint, they may as well not have existed at all.
I don't think they were ever allowed to go to a national event again.
No, at all. Their careers were effectively over. Not in a virtual way.
Didn't they try to take their medals?
They did. They eventually got them in the mail, but And so that was one of those times where sports became a platform, and it let you understand, especially at that time in history, where white America did not want to be uncomfortable. And at that time in history, how dare those jigaboos do these things and disrespect our country? All the things. The next one is much more contemporary. I feel like it just happened. It didn't just happen, but still a more contemporary example is Colin Kaepernick. Where sports, especially the type of sport that he played in this particular country, where it is the number one sport everybody's watching every week, no matter how much you like football or not. It's as far as I'm concerned, it's a part of the fabric of this country. Just like football is in Europe or whatever it is, it's high level. So when you are able to just turn on TV and see somebody protest and see somebody's career being dismantled right before your eyes, but you can still hide behind the troops, you can still hide behind disrespecting the country, and you can still hide behind these things to make yourself feel better. But it doesn't mean that all these things that he is actually protesting have gone away. So it's not sports washing, obviously, but it's sports cleansing to me. Because now you can argue and you can still stand on a lot of things as mainstream America or white America. But we all saw this man kneel, and then he was just systematically dismantled from a career standpoint. So the only point I'm trying to make is CRT and all the things that they're trying to crush, all the things that they want taken out of history books, all this comes back to the fact that no white American wants to feel uncomfortable at all. And they will do anything, say anything, or not saying anything to feel like it's all good when it is not. So they're wearing a fire suit as the world burns around them. And that's just one way in which they do it, and then come back and can pick this or that to let you know that I'm not a racist. Because Jesse Owens. So that's what I got.
I love how those people try to defend it too. Like, I've heard so many people say, well, Colin Kaepernick just wasn't a very good quarterback. That's why he didn't get a job. Nobody was blackballing him. And I'm like, well, it's funny you think that, because the NFL sure thought they were blackballing him, because they settled a lawsuit to pay him because they realized, hey man, we have blackballed this guy for doing absolutely nothing wrong. So they paid him. Sports washing happens, and we rewrite the story on things. Muhammad Ali. I love hearing so many people, you know what, not even so many people, I'll just say what I love hearing a lot of the modern day white sportscasters and stuff talk about the greatness of Muhammad Ali and how legendary he was, because when Muhammad Ali was making all his stances while he was actually in his career, white America hated him. Now, there was a sect of white America that did. I'm not saying all people did, but I'm saying the consensus was Muhammad Ali was not a very well-liked person in the white suburbs. People didn't like him. He made them uncomfortable. When he made statements like, Viet Cong ain't never done nothing to me, Viet Cong ain't never called me a nigga before, made a lot of white people uncomfortable. And then the same way they did with Colin Kaepernick, they tried to hide behind the flag. He's not patriotic. He's not loving his country. I mean, yeah, you can say all those things. Don't mean anything he's saying is wrong just because you don't like where he's coming from by saying it. I mean, yeah, revisionist history, sports washing. We do a lot of sports washing. We do a lot of government public washing too. I always get real uncomfortable. The older I've got and the more I've learned about Martin Luther King, I get really uncomfortable that so many politicians always throw up their generic Martin Luther King quote on his birthday, because I'm just like, it like really makes it seem like the government was friends with Martin Luther King and the government hated him too. Like, the government didn't weep because Martin Luther King died. They panicked because they was like, we don't know what these black folk gonna do now that he died. Now, there's two different reactions to two different statements. Like, I don't think a lot of people in the government were sad he was killed. I think a lot of people were just like, oh shit, what's gonna happen now? So yeah, man, sports watching is a real thing.
Preach.
Yeah, I saw that episode. I thought he did that very well. I learned a lot from that part of his show too. So yeah, man, you hit it on the nose. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Moby, what you got for us?
Well, I was gonna pile on the Delta.
Come on, man.
No, man, I had a bad experience with Delta, man.
What happened? First of all, tell us what happened.
All right, man. So, flying out of Richmond, airport's not usually busy. Apparently, everybody in Richmond was trying to leave Richmond Monday morning.
What?
Like, everybody in Richmond was trying to get the fuck up out of Richmond. It took me like an hour and a half to get through TSA. It was like 200 people lined up. And I get through. My flight's supposed to leave at 7:05. No, at 7 o'clock. I get on the plane at 6:50. I'm thinking, hey, I've been to the airport since 5:30. I'm actually glad I came on time. I get on the plane. And we started to move. I thought we were going to start to move. Nah, I get on the plane. About 7:20 rolls around. Pilot comes up there. Sorry for the delay. We are still waiting for luggage to be put on the plane. So then one of the stewardess says, yeah, we're kind of short-staffed and nobody's put the luggage on the planes yet. So I look out the window, because I'm right on the window, and I can see the cart with all the luggage just sitting there. And there's nobody to load it. Like, just... What? Then I see one dude roll up, and he can't get the machine to turn on, so he gets it turned on. So I say... almost 8 o'clock, the luggage finally gets put up there. My flight was supposed to land at 9:05. It is now like 8:25, and they're finally getting the luggage back up on. So about 9-ish, the plane's loaded up. Pilot starts to move. He was like, yeah, we're about to begin to make our approach. I'm thinking, hey man, hour behind schedule, no big thing, going straight to Atlanta. Put on my headphones, I zone out, we start moving, all of a sudden the plane stops. And I look, I roll my shade back up, I look, we right back where we started. So I'm like, and he was like, yeah, they detected a little bit of ice on the bottom of our plane, so we're gonna have to get the people to come de-ice the plane. So we had to roll back and wait for them to de-ice the plane. So then it's about 10-ish.
And you've been on the plane this entire time.
I've been on the plane the whole time. And just let you know, I'm not balling like that. The company was paying for it, and the company don't like me enough to give me like bigger seating. So I'm just right back there in coach. All 6'3", 270 of me.
Last seat.
Back there, stretched out. Not at all.
Have somebody beside you?
Oh yeah, the plane was 215 passengers full.
Oh.
So 10-ish, we started to move again. I'm like, here we go. We take off. Finally, I'm like, all right, we in the air. All good. Listen to music. I zone out. Next thing I know, I'm like, man, it's been like almost an hour and a half. Like, I know Atlanta didn't get farther away. And I'm like, you can only go but so slow in the air or we fall. Like, I know how this works. So I turn on, they got the screens now where you can track the flights. So I put on the flight tracker, see where we are. We're in Georgia. So I'm like, all right, cool. Says we like 10 miles away. I'm like, all right, bet. But we are not lowering at all. I look at the tracker. We are circling Atlanta over and over because our flight left late, and Atlanta is one of the busiest airports.
Traffic. Yeah,
we've got to get cleared to land. So we fly around Atlanta, 4-5 times.
You see all you want to see.
I'm like, bro, we is just flying in circles. Like literally, we are flying in circles. Like we was in Tennessee, came back.
Oh shit, that's funny.
So finally, when we land, it's like 11.
That's 6 hours, bro.
Like 11:45. I'm thinking I'm gonna be early for my 1 o'clock meeting. Nope, I don't get off the plane till 12. Gotta take the Uber straight to the meeting. Late for the meeting. But I guess Delta was having issues all over the place because people who flew Delta from North Carolina were delayed too. So yeah, I guess Delta wasn't having their finest moment. But like I ain't know, like midway through, like I asked this, I was like about to call the stewardess and be like, ma'am, I think I'm on the wrong flight. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought she was gonna come back, and I think I'm on the wrong flight. Like I'm pretty sure I didn't fly with Spirit. Like, I thought
Wow.
Delta,
Wow.
like,
Wow. Truthful though.
I've never flown Spirit. I've heard nothing but bad things.
I mean, look, I ain't got great things to say about Delta right now either. Now my flight back wasn't that bad, but yeah, man, for a while I thought I was on Spirit.
Oh shit.
So I didn't want to take my time to pile on Delta, but since y'all wanted to know what happened, yeah, that's what happened. Like I was on an hour and 20-minute flight to Atlanta. At least that's how long it was supposed to be, and I ended up spending about almost 6 hours on the plane.
Well, all right.
Fuck Delta. But I did fly back first class.
Oh.
So what happened? How'd you get bumped up?
So people in Atlanta was freaking out apparently on Thursday because the flight was full. You know, white people like to get put on standby, and I'm saying white people not as a racial thing. That's just because those are all the people that was on standby. It was white people. It was a group of them. Like they just kept coming to the desk, like, "Hey, we're waiting to see if somebody comes." And finally, the black dude was like, "Look, man, this flight full, and everybody has checked in, so you're not gonna get it." And he was like, one of the white dudes, in the most arrogant thing I've ever heard. Well, let me just buy someone's ticket from them because I need to get back. I'm like, buy somebody's ticket? I don't think he can control buying somebody's ticket. He was like, I can see if somebody's willing to, you know, take another flight, but he's like, I think our other flight is full at 7:32. So I'm like, man, these white dudes is tripping. Like, this is unbelievable. They said they were going to be able to give me a ticket, blah, blah, blah. You know, white person outrage is funny to me. But then the old black man came up and he was just as outraged. So I was like, oh shit, this ain't a white person outrage thing. This is just an old person outrage thing at the airport. Like, they just don't understand how technology works, because they're like, well, I booked a ticket and it said, you know, standby. So I should have a ticket. And the dude was trying to explain to him, no, standby means if we can get you on it, we'll get you on it.
Hold on.
So they knew full well that they were standby.
Says right on the ticket.
So hold on. So someone bought a ticket for the possibility of getting on a flight.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you
That's
can
dumb
do
as
it.
hell.
You can do it all day. But
That's
the
dumb as
idea
hell.
that you're demanding stuff like you purchased a regular ticket is what I'm laughing at.
I just didn't know you could just buy standby shit.
So my dumb ass was rushing on it. Well, I wasn't rushed to the airport. I was just talking to one of my coworkers, and I forgot to check my bag. And I got a bag that I know can't go in the overhead. So I walk up to him after all these people been outraged. Younger black guy. He was like, how can I help you? I said, look, man, I'm gonna be real easy on you. I feel like you need a layup right now, so I'm gonna give you a layup. And he was like, what? I was like, I just need to check my bag at the gate. And he was like, oh, bruh, thank you, man. He was like, yeah, I can take care of that for you. I can see the relief on this dude's face, because he was just like, finally somebody ain't tripping. And he was like, and I was like, yeah, man. And I was like, man, do y'all have? I'm like, look, I'm in, you know, regular coach, man. I'm like, look, if I can get on the comfort tickets for the next flight, I'll wait another hour. That ain't no thing for me. And he was like, word, you will? I was like, look, man, if y'all get me on the comfort plus on the next one just for that extra 3 inches of leg room, man, I'll take it. I ain't got nowhere to be tonight. I'm gonna get there either at 8 or 9:30. Ain't that much of a difference for me. And he was like, all right, he was like, bet, let me see what we got. And then like 2 minutes later, he called me. He was like, hey, look, man, I appreciate how cool you been, man. And he was like, I can get you on the next flight. I make sure you get some leg room. And I'm like, bet. And he printed it out. He was like, look. And I took it, and that shit said first class. And he was like, you good? And I just walked back. I'm like, my man.
The way Denzel Washington says it.
Yep, the way Denzel Washington said it, like, my man. hey, we the most unprofessional shit ever. I was like, my man. We dapped each other up, and we didn't just do the handshake that. We did handshake that, hand around, pat him, gave him the point afterwards. And I was like, nah, nigga, you the real MVP right now, bro.
And you went and had dinner.
Hell yeah. I went to PF Chang's, swiped that corporate card, was chilling.
I mean, I'm glad you said that because it brings up a good point. Because we went through this when we went to New York a couple of summers ago, and the flights were canceled because of the bad weather that was where our plane was coming from. Everybody is like yelling at these people like they can actually control the weather. And it's like you will get more traction if you're like, hey, I understand what's going on, whatever. You know, if you give me some place to call, or, you know, if you could set me up some way, that will get people to work harder for you.
I always get hookups because I'm always super cool with people.
Exactly.
Especially when I know ain't nothing they can do about it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Look, ain't nothing you can do about it.
I mean, that's a teachable moment, man, for real. Because people,
you should see my rental car history, man. I be going up, people be tripping about the rental cars. I be up, man, it's cool, man. I know y'all going through that. I always get nice vehicles.
Because you weren't a dick. That's the bottom line.
Don't be a dick.
One to grow on, y'all.
Yeah, but that dude at Delta, Atlanta, that's my man's right there. I don't know his name, you know what I'm saying? But that is my man's forever. Like, bro, you know how good it felt to have some leg room?
I mean, I bet it was great just being in first class.
Here's how broke I am. You know what I'm saying? So when the flight boards, they like first class, everybody started moving towards it. My dumb ass was still sitting there because like it just hadn't even registered to me that I was first class. And I was just like, they started calling the comfort board and I was like, oh shit, I was supposed to already go. And I went to the back to the side. He was like, this is first class. And he looked at me. He was like, oh no, you good. He's like, where you been? I was like, man, I ain't even think about it. He's like, you good? Didn't even scan my ticket. I was like, he's breaking all types of TSA rules right now. He scanned my ticket. He was like, bro, you good? He was like, just make sure you leave your bag at the end of the tunnel. I know them people was thinking I was somebody important.
You were then.
Hey, that's all that matters, right? As long as you're the
and I could
person
see
right there.
some of them same white people that had to wait for that second standby flight. I could feel their anger, and it felt good. It felt so good. I was just like, oh my God, you guys hate me and this dude that works here, and we love it.
That's funny.
Because I could tell, like once they started getting outraged with him, he had checked out, bro. He was just like, we got another flight that leaves at 7:30, bro. He was like, so you're saying there's no way I can get on this flight? We got another flight that leaves at 7:30, man. And I can put you on standby on that. Yeah, I put you on standby for that. And he was like, well, this doesn't make any sense. I understand how you feel, sir, but we got another flight that lands at 7. I was like, bro, once somebody says it 3 times, game over, man. Like, he ain't doing nothing else for you. And like I said, I use my basketball analogy. I'm like, hey, man, about to give you a layup. I just need to check my bag. That's all I need.
Nice. Good stuff, man. Well,
and it was early. I was like, I just want to check my bag before everybody starts boarding because I don't want you to have to stop and all these people waiting. And he was like, yeah, man, I got you. And that's I just happened to ask him because I happened to hear that conversation. I'm like, bro, if you can get me on that plus. I mean, I just wanted 3 inches of that room, man. I didn't know I was gonna get the plush couch. Get my lean back on.
Oh, what kind of food they feed you?
Have them offer me alcohol.
I was gonna say, did you get your drink on?
I mean, no, I didn't because I don't drink beer or wine like that. But I mean, just the fact that they offered it to me, I was like, man, I feel. You mean I don't just get that little bottle of water or
nah, bro, you get your own cup and shit.
Yeah, they was like, hey man, I was like, and just for shits and giggles, like, what beer do you have? We got Bud Light. I was like, what? Y'all got choices of beer?
And you ain't gotta pay for it.
Oh, well, how did you feel when the lady closed the curtain between you and economy class?
I felt like I was out of place because like when they closed the curtain, you know, I was the last seat right by it. So I'm looking out as people going on. I'm looking back, and then they closed the curtain. So I'm like, now these people think, oh, look at his uppity ass up there having them close the curtain. I wanted to open the curtain, but hey, sir, he did this on his own. I ain't asked for this. I just wanted a bigger seat. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about this curtain.
Oh shit.
In fact, I'm like, look, I'm black. I want to stunt in front of you. I don't want to stunt in private.
Now what
I
you
want
did,
y'all to know how much I'm balling up here in first class.
you should have just opened it back up. It's like, what's up? Closed it back. Oh,
I should have just went 100% like front and just opened up. How y'all broke niggas living back there?
That was good because that's exactly how I felt when that first time I ever did first class. I ain't gonna front.
Ooh,
I like
first
it.
class.
Oh, when they were talking, I should have just opened the curtain and be like, shut the fuck up. I got money now. but I mean, none of that would have been true because like I wouldn't have paid for them first class tickets. That shit was like $500 more. And I'm like,
once again,
for an hour and a half flight, man, I could be uncomfortable for an hour and a half and not pay $500. Now, if I'm flying cross country, I might try to break that bread to fly first class. Cause I can't be like this for 7 hours. Like this, they'll have to peel me off the plane.
bro.
But I developed arthritis somewhere over Mississippi, over the Mississippi River, bro. Like, I'm done.
Hey man, when I used to visit California, I paid for an aisle seat, and then sometimes you can move up and pay an extra like $30 for a bigger seat. I would just watch my app where I was like, I'm gonna be on this bitch for 7 hours. Yeah, we gonna get as comfortable as possible. Cause a 7-hour flight is a freaking 7-hour flight. Man.
Like I said,
That's it.
But from Richmond to Atlanta, man, I ain't paying them prices just
Nah.
for first class, man. I'm good.
Nah.
I live like the peasants.
You only live like the peasants if you all the way in the back. Like if you all the way in the back and you the last motherfucker off the plane.
I was main cabin. I want in the back. I want behind the bathroom. You know. What
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. That's that. What is it? Expedia shit.
That's that. I just need to get there. You know, those I just need to get there tickets. Like, hey, can you get me there?
That's when you got a screaming baby and shit in front of you.
Bro, I had a screaming baby on the way there, and I wanted to be like, hey man, it ain't the baby fault. We up here for like 5.5 hours, but shut that fucking baby up. Like, why couldn't that parent of that baby freak out and open the emergency exit door and slide out? You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what? That's cold. That's cold. You see, now you back to F them kids. Come on, man.
No, it ain't F them kids. It was F that kid. Cause like after about 3 hours, I was just like, hey man, like put some liquor in the bottle, like pop your titty out and put it on your mouth. Like, come on, man, do something to get this baby to be quiet. And she was immune to it, man.
I mean, if that means that baby cries all the damn time.
Man, she was chilling. Not a
No, she was checked
was
out. There's a
given.
difference.
I felt like she was looking out her window, just wondering if a fuck was gonna fall into the plane for her to get.
That was hilarious.
Oh my god.
I didn't know they flew around. I just.
Oh god, that's hilarious. Oh man.
Wait for that magical give a fuck fairy to come down and grant her wishes.
Wow. All right. What's on your mind, AG?
It kind of goes along with what I already said. And I didn't do a lot of research on it. I had heard about it before in an NPR show that I listened to, and I just want y'all to know that whatever the group is, to keep power, sometimes you are willing to do things that you don't think that you would do. And in this situation where we had a lot of immigration from Middle Eastern people, had a lot of Middle Eastern people in the country, they had a problem because, on the census it's kind of confusing. Who are you? It was the difference between white America understanding that Jesus was not white or giving these people the right to put white on the census because it was so convoluted at the time. And so they sued him as a group, and white America would rather let Middle Eastern people say that they were white rather than admit that Jesus was not white. Again, I didn't do all of my due diligence, but this did happen. It is a law now. And I'm like, sometimes when you do things, it makes your agenda so obvious that it can't be denied, yet you can deny it if you'd like. But this is one of those situations where I was like, holy cow, are you serious? Right? Yes. So if you're Middle Eastern, you on the census, you can put white, or at least I'm sure the choices are a little bit more accurate now, but back in the day, you could put white. You were anything but you could put white, because white America in this country did not want to admit in any stretch, for any reason, that Jesus was a brown man. Just want to throw that out for you. Food for thought.
AJ, you know you can put that you white on the census anyway.
How you figure that?
It's what you identify as. I'm not even. I won't even being funny there. Like it's what they gonna tell you? Hey, sir, you can't identify. Why not?
I mean, Mike Tirico's done it for how long?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just laughing at
the
how
Italian stallion.
Hey man, this stuff is so incredible. It's like the most fantastic thing ever, and I'm like, but it's happening. But the reason why I was laughing at you is not because it wasn't true. It's because it goes along with what I'm saying. It's just like, for real, y'all. So yeah. It's a real thing. Look it up. So that's what's on my mind. You know, people that are in power aren't in the fashion of giving away power, even though they might sell some of the farm to keep it. So just saying.
All right, Moby, what's on your mind?
Background singers. Background singers serve an important role, and relationship issues can go back to background singers. I'm telling you. Here it is.
Oh my god.
Everybody with social media in the year 2023 making everybody feel like they're the prize. Like nobody wants to be in a group anymore. Everybody wants to be the solo artist. And the fact of the matter is everybody can't go solo. And the truth of the matter is you need the background singers, because the background singers are the glue. And there aren't people that want to be background singers anymore. And I'm telling you, people, like sometimes it is okay to be the background singer. Now, you can get a solo part in the group. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a good group, they're going to let everybody shine. But you got to be willing to be a background singer. Sometimes it is okay to harmonize. Sometimes it is okay to just be the ad lib. Sometimes they just need a tenor here. They just need a tenor. They don't need nobody to hit no soprano. They don't need no alto. They just need somebody to stay in groove. And look, I had the weirdest dreams when I was young. There were two things I wanted to be before I realized I had no chance of being them. One was Puff Daddy, because I thought, hey man, that nigga ain't got no real music talent. And he be in the video just getting it, like, and I was like, bro, if I could live like that. Yeah, if I could just live like that and just be like, you know what I'm saying, get my shine on without having to do nothing. Like, to me, I thought Puff was the greatest hustler of all time. Now, later on, I realized, Puff did a lot of shit, but still at the end of the day, he was just nigga saying, take that, and dancing, you know, diddy bopping all on the track. You know, so he was exactly.
Did you just say diddy bopping?
Yeah, he was diddy bopping on the track. He was doing exactly what Suge Knight accused him of. He was literally just all in the video. And I was just like, when Suge said that and everybody was like laughing like that was a diss, I was thinking, damn, that nigga got the greatest gig ever. You are describing what I want to be. And then I was like, man, if I could just be a background dancer, man, like, or a background singer, man, like, yo, give me one mic and two other niggas sharing. I'm cool. We still getting paid. We get to travel. I ain't like, if it mess up, ain't nobody blaming me. Like, background singer is an important, like, yo, let me be the Woody and Drew Hill. I'm cool with that.
Oh yeah,
I am cool with that. Let me be Devontae, and let me be the background singer. I am okay with that.
Can I be Dalvin? Jesus Christ! Like, what talents does that guy got?
Bro, can you be any of the niggas in Next not named RL? Like, any of them. Like, matter of fact, I challenge you, name another nigga in the group.
I forgot about RL till you said something.
Once again, like, yo, what are the dudes in Jagged Edge name? Don't nobody know.
The set of twins.
Names?
I just said it was set of twins.
Hey, 112, we know Slim. Name another one. Exactly. I would be cool with being unidentified, but still being part of the group. Relationships now, everybody can't be solo. You can't have everybody can't be New Edition. You can't have everybody break apart and still be cool.
Oh, by the way,
Oh,
Bobby,
yes,
I thought about you, man. I saw a reel with New Edition. Bobby Brown is struggling, man. Everybody's doing their dance moves. Bobby Brown is like throwing his arms up and then hitting that last move, and it's like it's the worst thing ever, bro. I thought about you because you was talking about this before, and I was like, "Ooh, that's bad. That's bad."
It's sad, man. He just need a hug and a workout plan.
He need a hug.
You know, yeah, man. Like, look, man, because we know Bobby Brown love entertaining, and the fact that it seems like he loves everything else more than entertaining now because like everything getting in the way of it.
He doesn't cook anything, I'm sure.
No,
he cooks.
Yeah,
he always talks about cooking.
Everything.
Oh man, that's awesome.
got
somebody like me that can cook too. That's bad.
Yo, he had a show on Food Network for a hot minute.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that's bad. That's bad.
But yeah, man, in 2023, man, like I challenge you in your relationship, be okay with being the background singer sometimes. I'm not saying you always got to be in the shadows. I'm not saying you shouldn't get some shine, but like everybody can't be solo. Because if you solo, you by yourself.
All right.
Truth.
Everybody needs somebody to harmonize with.
Truth.
Everybody needs somebody to just say, take that, take that.
Yo, I'm in my house just trying to mess up my steps. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget to spin. Don't forget to spin.
Well, he's sitting down. He can't really spin right.
I'm just trying to come in on time, not be flat. You know what I'm saying? Not be flat. Give full harmony.
Your heart break.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I just want to end on time. I don't want to throw her off. I don't want to add no extra seasoning to it. Because like she the seasoning salt. She gets the ad lib. She hits the high notes. You know, I'm waiting for her to hold. Like she can repeat the hook as many times as she wants, and until she points, that's when I know I got to cut off. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm cool with that. That is a healthy relationship when you know when you got to be the background singer. Now, she let me shine. I get plenty of time to get my one part, but everybody know who face on the front of the album cover, and I'm okay with that. I'm all right with being the dude in the background. Just looking away, because you know if you look away, it looks like you so cool you don't even care that the picture being taken.
So you don't mind being a pimp?
Not at all.
I like being a pimp
Not at all.
because we still get $20,000 a night. Just saying.
Thank you.
And in our situation, $3 million she gets a night, she spends it on me.
And as much as people think that I am like chauvinistic womanizer, I don't even know what she said, but she laughed.
Wow. I have to let mine know ain't nobody coming to see them.
You see, and the fact that you gotta let them know that means they don't know their role. I know ain't nobody coming to see me. I know it, and that's okay.
That's cold, bro.
I'm all right with that.
Oh, not you, her. That's
Because
cold,
like I said, at the end of the day, I know who gets the butts in the seats. I just got to make sure she get to the show. That's my job. When you a background singer, you got to make sure the star get there. She's somewhat sober. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
She's ready to perform.
Somewhat sober.
Look, man, we can't ask for too much. Like,
oh shit.
the talent is the talent, AG. The talent is the talent. So when she shows up late, I mean, look, if you important, they'll wait. I'm always waiting. You know, she ain't quite Lauryn Hill and me. You know what I'm saying? She ain't like showing up 2 days late for the show.
2 days late. That's true.
Nice cleanup, Black Morticia Adams. Nice cleanup.
I don't think she needs to clean it up. She just,
Yeah, she
the
didn't need
boss.
to. If she said that was because she meant it. Because she ain't got to clean. Because you see, ain't nobody with the last name Brown coming up here refuting anything. You're like, you goddamn right, I'm the show.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh,
Hey,
no.
don't forget, she can halfway blackball you. Just letting you know.
Look, I am the background singer. I am security. I am the manager. But the one thing I ain't is the star. And I'm all right with that.
Oh my God. Yeah,
It's not wrong, man. Be prepared. Just saying.
sure.
Better get them steps, dog. Better get them steps
There
down,
you
man.
go. There you go.
Don't have Joe Jackson whooping your ass because you out here throwing Michael and Jermaine off. I'm
Hell
just saying,
no.
like, don't
He
don't
said
be out
Joe
here
Jackson.
throwing Michael and Jermaine off. Like Joe Jackson.
Tito, get your shit
ass.
together. Tito, get your shit together.
I don't care if you got to hold a guitar and dance at the same time, nigga. You better stay in line.
Ah, Jesus. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, hey, man, it's that time again. Yeah, man, it's that time again. I'm going to be brief as I can, but you know what it is, y'all. It's almost that time.
Peeps.
It is peeps time, baby. It's Easter in 2 weeks, and it is...
Why you take your headphones off, man? You know, hey,
you are
every
so
year,
committed to these peeps, man.
man. Somebody
Look,
had
man,
something, somebody
man,
had
I
something at work
respect
the
it,
other
man.
day, and I laughed at you. That was hilarious.
What?
Somebody had something at work the other day. I laughed at you.
I saw. I'm not gonna lie. I was at Walmart the other day, and I saw a whole like thing of them, and I was like, "Guess I know what I'm talking about. It's that time again." So this year, the lineup is here. I ain't never touching this lineup, but it's fair to talk about it. So this year, the new stuff is Mike and Ike flavored Peeps, but it's gonna be in a pop form. It's gonna be in a stick. And I don't like Mike and Ike's anyway, so them shits are probably nasty. And basically is little Peeps on a stick, and each was a different flavor. That shit already sounds nasty to me, so I ain't touching it. I'm sorry. It has four flavors: lemon, lime, orange, and strawberry. Hail to the gnaw. I ain't touching that shit. So straight up. Number 2, what's coming back? The rainbow pop Peeps. That doesn't entice me. The sparkly wild berry flavored marshmallow bunnies doesn't entice me. Fruit punch flavored marshmallow chicks. That's kind of interesting. I don't ever think I've had those, but I may try one this year. And hot tamales fierce cinnamon flavored marshmallow chicks. Hail to the gnaw on that. It ain't happening. That shit's nasty. So, look, man. I don't know. I think I haven't had a Peep in like 2 years. I think I'm gonna have one this year.
But you still out here doing peep research.
Hey, man.
Researching peeps for my peeps.
I gotta make sure they're not coming out any of these nasty Peeps, man.
Well, they already do,
Yeah.
regardless of what you think.
I know, but yeah, they always come out with nasty. Like the Mike and Ike ones. Mike and Ike candy's nasty. So
You
like,
think Mike and Ike's nasty?
I don't like.
I don't
Mike
think
and
they nasty. I mean,
I don't think they're good.
I don't think peeps is good. So like, I feel like you just doubling down on not good.
I mean, for you, yeah. Like I like the standard.
All right, here it is. Your dream flavored peep.
For me,
Yeah, a peep that ain't a flavor that don't exist. That
Oh.
would be your dream flavor peep.
nah, man. This is one of those times where I'm sticking with the old school, the yellow and pink that's on the background. I'm good there. That's really about it. Anything else, man, is
So you don't want your peeps to evolve?
hell no. If I wanted to evolve, I wouldn't eat them. So like, and first of all, I can only have so many being type 2. So, because I don't want my sugar to go crazy, because that is 150% pure sugar. So I'll probably get a package for like $2 and eat one, just because I ate one in the last couple of years. Because I can't do that. I can't really do that shit no more. But at least they're not coming out with like oh, they're coming back with a Dr. Pepper Peep, and I'm kind of just like. But then, here's something. Like, they say they're good with bourbon. And I was like, first of all, we are literally dipping sugar upon sugar upon sugar into more sugar. Yeah. Like, that smells like type 8 diabetes right there. So,
Type 8.
I mean, I couldn't bring I don't like Dr. Pepper anyway, so I couldn't even bring myself to do it. But, yo, man, all I'm gonna say is, hey, get your Peeps. If you like these Peeps, these nasty ass peeps, that's on you. If I get one, it'll be old school flavor, and I'm just be done with it. But it is Easter 2 weeks, so celebrate Easter. And if you got kids, hey, all I'm saying is let them have a peep once. They may never touch that shit again, but you know what? There's always every kid needs to have one. So
Every kid needs to have one.
you can only have your first peep once, and then you either like it or you don't.
Ruben, the people's champion.
The people say, I like that. I like that. That was good. So yeah, I mean, I figure we get the peeps thing out the way now, so it's done. Just get the regular shit. Don't go for the crazy stuff. The hot tamales peeps just sounds nasty, and I don't like hot tamales anyway, so it's just doubling down on nasty. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us another episode of 5 Minute Warning. We will be here next Sunday at 9 p.m. once again, and hey, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell somebody about us. Thank you, AG. Thank you, Moby, for being on the show once again. Thank you for all those who commented and listened to the show live. Thank you to those who will be listening to the show in podcast format. Hey, look, like I said, we do it every Sunday night for the most part, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Twitch, YouTube, my Facebook page if you're cool enough to be my friend, and you can get the podcast wherever you get your podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again, and as always, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW Podcast, RB5Men Warning at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, RB5Men Warning. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.